Chris Weathers, aka Shorty C94, back at you again with yet another episode of Shorty Sneaker Conversations. This is episode 141, featuring Shell K. Williams. Let's see if we can get her. Vixen Loves 85. What's up, Chaz? Welcome. Get the show started in just a moment. What's up, Black Tom Hagen? What's up, Rochelle? You know. Let's see here. Shell K. Williams. Okay. What's up, Dots of Harlem? What's up, Miss Nettie? There is our guest. Let's see if we can. Just sent the invite. What's up, Kingsley? Not much, man. You know, just it's another day, you know. So, what's up, Militia? Okay, saying our guest is unable to join. Let's see if we can get her again. What's up, Ash? Hopefully we'll get started. Okay, there we go.
What's up?
Oh, nothing much. You can hear me?
Oh, yes. Oh, hold on. Something's going on with my stuff real fast. This is over here blinking. Let me switch up the game real fast. Hold on.
Oh, no problem. What's up,
Let me
Jesus?
switch
What's
up
up,
the game real
Junkie?
fast.
What's up, Jay?
There's a lot going on over here.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Oh, of course.
What's up, Ambertini89? What's up, Julius? What's up, Mama Three Boys Style?
Let me switch it up. We got, because we've been having, like, power outages over here, like, ever since the stadium, because I live by the SoFi, so I'm just like, dang, y'all over here really killing the sister with this.
Yeah, what's up, Rick Dub? What's up, Only One KJ? What area are you in?
I'm in the Inglewood area.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Yep.
Okay, so I gotta
I
ask
am.
you, how far away from you are the Forum? How far away from you from the Forum?
Oh, you asked the perfect question because the Forum is my backyard.
Really?
It is.
I'm a lifelong Lakers fan, so the Forum is like a palace to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're on the same page then. We are
Yeah,
Laker fans over here.
I was
Die-hard Laker fan right here.
okay. Yeah, I was kind of. I know I'm showing my age here a little bit, but I was kind of sad when they moved downtown and they're sharing a building with the Clippers. It's just something not right about that.
But it's okay because
know.
the Clippers about to be out, and just right down the street from the Forum, the Clippers got their new stadium, so they should be up and running probably next season, and they're gonna be up and out of there.
All right, now I do have to ask because I've heard this many times, but you're there right now. So is it true where it's certain hoods where and you don't mind if I use profanity in this, do you?
Oh, you're good. We grown.
All right, for sure. So is it certain hoods where niggas don't fuck with the Lakers and they really fuck with the Clippers?
Unfortunately, there are certain, I wouldn't say hoods, but I mean, there's specific people because I know an equal amount of Clipper fans and an equal amount of Laker fans. So it's just like a balance. But, a lot of people mess with our Lakers more than anything. So it just really just depends.
Yeah, like I know the Rams was there, left and came back, and I know the Dodgers have
Mm-hmm.
been there since like the 50s, but I just feel like
Dodgers
the
been here for a
Lakers,
while.
yeah, I feel like the Lakers are like the number one team in the city, at least, that's what I would think.
Yeah, there's Clipper fans, but we don't be paying attention to them. So I feel like, oh, Lakers all day, okay. We got championships under our belt, but
Hey, okay.
whatever side you on, just don't talk bad about our Lakers now. That's what I say to the Clipper fans. But we got a couple of Clipper haters, so but it's all good. They're gonna be out of our stadium soon.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah, for
have their
sure.
own stuff.
Hey, if I wasn't so ashy, I'd show you my Lakers tat. I got the Laker logo right here.
Oh,
So,
you a diehard fan then. I
oh yeah,
appreciate you, boss. I
yeah.
appreciate you.
I tell people, I'm like, I got this in 06, '07 when the Lakers was 42 and 40. So it ain't
Oh,
like
dang.
no bandwagon
You ain't
shit,
no
but
bad. You for real Laker fans.
nah,
Like,
like I am from Cleveland and I was still
what? Not from Cleveland?
oh yeah, yeah. I now what I was gonna say is when it was Kobe versus LeBron in the late 2000s,
Uh-huh.
um, my dad and I were still season ticket holders for the Cavs then, and I mean we would show up Laker down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, that's
anytime I
good.
went to see the
Y'all true
Lakers, I
fans.
yeah, I mean we love the Cavs too, but not the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Not like the Lakers. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like the Lakers are number one. I'm Cleveland everything except for
Mm-hmm.
basketball. The Lakers are number one.
That's how it be. I understand. I'm from Colorado, but I don't really get. I'm not a fan of any Colorado teams because my parents are from different states. So
I
my
got
mom's
you.
from California, so my mom's from Northern California, so my mom's from Oakland, and she's all Golden State, and her second team is Lakers.
Okay.
And my dad's from New Orleans, so anything New Orleans, my daddy is on. Saints, Pelicans, that's all my daddy. So it's the house divided in the Williams house,
Got you. Got you.
So yeah, but I'm pushed more towards the Lakers because that's what my personal team of choice was Lakers growing up. So I love Kobe. He's one of my favorite, he's probably my second favorite basketball player. My number one, don't nobody really know my number one, but my number one is Jason Kidd. So
Everybody knows Jason Kidd.
yeah, everybody knows Jason Kidd, but a lot of people don't pick him as their number one. So
I'm impressed. I need Nike to go ahead and retro that Zoom Fly 5 in the black colorway though. I
that's
need them to do that. So, but all right. When I first open each show, I always ask my guests, what's the most important thing you've been able to take from the world since the pandemic started?
appreciating the simple things in life.
Okay.
Um, and when I mean the simple things, it's just you going outside, taking a walk, and just getting a breath of fresh air. And I found myself doing a lot of that now than before the pandemic even started. Just appreciating those little things, waking up, taking a breather, taking a little walk, even a cup of coffee is simple to me. So for me, it's just appreciating those simple things. That's what I got from that.
Okay. Okay. Good. 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 All right. So it's been real hectic for me, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't get to send you any of the notes. I do apologize, but
Oh, it's all good.
we'll
We gonna wing this. It's all fun and conversation.
yeah.
Ain't nothing hard about that.
Yeah. So what's your first, sneaker moment or sneaker memory that you can kind of touch on?
Ah, okay. This one's going to be because it's how I just jumped into it. So I ran track at University of Oregon, and my roommate was Mandy White, Howard White's daughter of Jumpman Jordan.
Hmm.
So she was my roommate for a year. So that was my first year. I was a transfer student. My first year at Oregon, I was her roommate, and I peeped her sneaker game. I was like, dang, you got all these Jordans, girl. You would just fly as hell. And that's how I literally got started. But at that time, I was just, starting just to learn the different Jordan shoes and things like that. And, asking, which retro did he wear this in, wear that in? Because, when I got to college, I wasn't really invested in sneakers like that until her. Um, I'm actually a Nike Dunk and Blazer person. So those are my first two, like, shoes that I ever bought were the Dunks and the Blazers. So I do have a lot of Nike Dunks and Nike Blazers, which are my two favorite shoes of all time out of Nike. I'm a high top person, so I do love high tops the most. But that's like my first sneaker moment is just, from her learning, the different Jordans, the different styles. Because girl was fly. Sis even had her own like Jordan cleats, spike cleats, and she was the
Wow.
first the
Wow.
first track athlete to have her own Jordan spikes, and I thought that was pretty cool. Um, so yeah, that's how that started for me. I didn't purchase any Jordans when I was in college because, they weren't affordable for me at that time. I never asked her for no hookups or anything because I'm not that type of person. So um, when I got my big girl job, then, started making money, then that's how I just jumped right into it and started getting, shoes in general. My first pair of Jordans were the Bulls over Broadway, the 10s.
Okay.
So that's my oldest.
2015.
That's my oldest pair of Jordan that I have in my collection. Is that pair of Jordan right there?
Okay. Well, and I'm not saying that you're doing this. I do feel like a lot of people um think that if you're in the hobby, because I look at this as a hobby and a
Mhm.
lifestyle, you don't, and I'm not saying it, to anybody specific, but people feel like you have to have Jordans. Jordans are a big part of why sneakers are the way they are, but
Yeah.
there's so much
True.
more to it. So I know a lot of shows they really just touch on Jordans, but it's refreshing to hear you say you like Dunks and
Oh
Blazers.
yeah, those two shoes are the most shoes that I actually have over any Jordan in my collection. So the Nike Dunks and the Nike Blazers are the shoes that I actually have the most. And I stay true to myself, and I stay getting up on my Dunks. I meant to bring a pair in here that I just purchased that I've been wearing for literally like a week straight, but they're in the
Okay.
closet, so I'm just gonna leave them there. But yeah, Dunks are my
Yeah.
absolute favorite, and I stay true to what I like, because I'm not a fan of every Jordan retro. Specific ones are, I'm gonna say the word, are ugly to me, and specific ones don't fit my feet well. So, yeah,
Okay.
I stick to specific retros that actually look nice on my feet. So that's where my difference lies in that too. I stick to specific retros that I'm interested in. Some I'm not, and I just leave them where they're at.
Okay. No, that's fair. Before I started working for Converse, because Converse is my employer,
Mhm.
um, the Dunk was the silhouette that I had the most of. Um,
Mhm.
I don't. I probably only got maybe five or six newer Dunks, like pandemic to present. The
Yeah.
majority of mine are like older SBs and older uh, 39.99 Dunks I would get from Champs or Foot Locker in the
Yeah.
2000s. Back then. So um, I got you. I got you. Now you prefer highs over lows. That's also, everybody wants the low top Dunks now.
Yeah, that's true. I do prefer highs over lows like all day, but there's more colors in the lows, unfortunately, than there is highs. So now
You think
it's
so?
balanced. I think so. I think there's more colors in the lows than there is highs. All like literally. There's so many lows that come out like monthly, it's ridiculous more than highs. That's what just I think. And the high and the colors and the colorways for the highs sometimes don't be as high as the lows. And that's what I also found too. Like, it's been a minute since I actually purchased a pair of Nike Dunk highs. So I've been on the lows for a minute because the colorways for the lows would just be popping more, um, in my own opinion. So yeah.
No, I got you. I got you. I haven't really bought. I've only bought maybe two or three Dunks this whole year.
Mhm.
You know, the pandas are always a topic of discussion. I did buy some white and black Dunks, but they were high top. I didn't buy
That
them.
is
Everybody
those.
wears the
That's
low tops.
actually those are just my personal favorite shoe of the year because it goes with everything.
I got you. I
And
got
that
you.
colorway, those pandas, I probably have a good solid 5 on ice right now because I my one
Five pairs.
2 pairs of highs and 3 pairs of lows because the ones I have will probably be done probably mid next year because I wear those things like it's house shoes. It's so bad I just slip my feet in them. I don't even untie them no more.
Now, let me ask you, because I know when they first did the first women's panda, because my ex-wife had some. They're black and white, but the Nike on the tongue was red.
Hmm.
Are any of yours like that, or is that something they still
So
do
I
in
do
them?
have. I don't have the. I have the. Yeah, the Nike on one of my pairs is red. So
Okay.
that's the high top ones that I have. So
Mm-hmm.
one pair is red, and the other high top I actually have in a men's size. That's not red, and it's just regular. It's just black. But the lows are the same for me. I think all my lows are men's size.
Yeah, if I were gonna have a low top black and white one, I would want to be different, and get like the Supreme one with the
Hmm.
stars or some more random
Yeah,
different stuff. But
that's
um,
true.
you got 5 pairs of pandas on ice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, cause that black and white kind of go with everything that I wear for work. So I just be like, you know what? If I don't got time to, if I don't have my fits ready for work on Sundays like I do right now, I don't have nothing ready. Those pandas are gonna be like go the first 3 days of my work outfits. Not even joking, because they just right
Mm,
there like, oh, okay, this black white go with this gray, and this gray white and black in it. So it does go with a lot of things. So
okay,
that's my most worn shoe right now is the Panda Dunks. Not even gonna
okay.
hold you on that one.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Um, so I know you said that, sneakers for you kind of started in college, but was there ever a sneaker, kind of like from back in the day before that you always kind of liked from a distance, but you never got to grab that you like looking for now? Is there anything like that?
Uh, I have my Grail now, and actually my teammate wore them. And then even when I was in high school, I've seen a couple of people that had them. So I'm gonna pull those out right now. So my
Okay.
ultimate Grail shoe, even when they decide to drop them again, I'm gonna have to get another pair. Is the cool gray.
Oh, okay, cool. Gray 11s.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
this is my favorite silhouette of the 11 ever. Actually, this is probably my favorite Jordan shoe overall in this color. Just this shoe is probably like my favorite Jordan shoe retro overall. Just this color 11. All the other 11s are cool, but this one specifically is my favorite, my grail. I barely wear these, so you know, I try to, but I'm like, nah, let me keep them where they at. But this one right here is
Hmm,
my all-time favorite shoe.
interesting. All-time favorite shoe.
All-time favorite shoe. This one right here.
Hey, we're so
This
early into the
one.
show. I don't know what to say now. You just showed me your all-time favorite shoe.
This
I,
one.
I
This
got I
is
got
this
nothing.
is it. Oh, there's plenty more. There's plenty
I'm sure
more.
there are. I don't even know what to say now. You just took all my thunder. That's your all-time
I'm
favorite shoe. This
sorry.
early in the show? Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, I've been a fan of your page for a while, so
Oh,
I know
thank
that
you.
you no
Thank
problem. I know
you.
you got some shit.
I
So
got, I got some stuff up over here now.
yeah. No, I got love for the Cool Gray 11. I mean, I remember when they came out in 2001. That was the
Mhm.
first time I ever saw people literally flipping out over the shoe. And this is 2001, so it's no resale. Like niggas just really wanted that shoe
Yeah.
because it was so clean. Um, I ended up getting a pair early. I got early access when they came out in 21, but
Mhm.
I've only worn them once. So
Once I've worn these
I
probably like 3 times, and this is the first. That's actually the first shoe that I hit on the sneakers app with too.
mm,
So I was happy about that.
Danny's life said, "Why do pandas get so much hate?" You want to weigh in on this one, or you want me to?
That's a good question because everybody and their mama got them. That's the reason. Everybody and their mama got them. Everybody thinks that they're too basic. That's what I think. That's what, just in my opinion, everybody has them. People think that they're too basic. They think the quality of the shoe is whatever. I'm like, it's just a straight basic shoe you could wear. It is basic. That shouldn't even matter. But it's a black and white shoe. Everybody needs a pair of black and white shoes. But and then people. Another reason why is people probably got sick of not hitting on them either. So that's probably why they hate them too. They're like, oh, we're sick. We can't get a pair of these. I'm sick of it. So I don't know. There's just no creativity behind it, probably.
See, when people say the basic thing, when I really look at it, all of the all-time iconic shoes are basic. They're
Exactly.
all basic. So we had all white forces in the early 2000s, but no hate.
Exactly.
See, now I'm gonna say I don't always necessarily agree with that. Niggas wouldn't hate on the shoe, but they would hate on the hype because see, in the early 2000s, the mid Air Force One was the one to me back then.
Mhm.
It was like you would only get the lows if you couldn't get the highs.
Yeah.
Heads. Only sneakerheads and old dudes would get like the high top Air Force Ones. So
And I have a
at
pair
least
of
where
high
I'm
top
from.
Air Force Ones. They cute to me.
Oh no,
So
I love the highs.
I love
It
those
was
highs.
2000. It'd be like, oh, they brought a high. It wouldn't be like how they everywhere now back then.
Mhm.
So it was is, but yeah, it's. I guess I look at it from both angles. I think the Panda does have that old school 1985 Nike Dunk, be true to your
Mhm.
school kind of vibe because it's color blocked like an OG Dunk.
Yeah.
It is very prevalent. Where I work, I see them literally every single day. But
Mhm.
I mean, I love dunks, so I don't mind seeing
Me
them
too.
on people. And for the way that, and I feel like I put this in the air, I'm gonna take ownership for the dunk being hot, only
Mhm.
because I remember having a conversation with a friend back in 2018 and saying, it's crazy that Jordan ones are as hot as they are, and nobody cares about dunks. Then two
Mhm.
years later, the dunk is hot and on fire.
Yeah.
Whereas buying dunks in 2017 and 18 at Burlington. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
they were there. I mean, they were SBs, but they weren't like the super duper fancy ones. I think the fanciest one I found was the cold pizza where the shoe looks like foil. It's like
Yeah.
foil and then it's a black swoosh. So that's probably the only like themed one I found that wasn't just like a regular Dunk SB. But um yeah, I don't know why they get hate, but they shouldn't. But okay, okay. So with things kind of slowing down with everybody buying up shoes since everybody's outside,
Mhm.
have you been able to get everything that you've wanted, or have you had to take any L's over the past couple years where it's like, ah,
Oh yeah, I definitely took a couple L's. Cause me, I'm one of those people that, yeah, people are gonna hype up the shoe, but I'm gonna buy what I like. So I'm not gonna buy every color of the Jordan 1 that drops. I did miss a couple of them because what's the color that purplish colored Jordan that dropped? I passed on that. The Jordan 1 that dropped. I passed on that one.
oh, the little mauve, like the
Yeah, the
weird
mauve.
purple.
Yeah,
Okay.
I passed on the praline ones. I passed those ones up. Um, I actually probably I might go back and get those. We'll see. But yeah,
They're still around.
there's just a couple that like I can wait on these. And then other things is just like circumstances. Oh well, I can't buy this sneakers because I gotta buy somebody else a gift for their birthday. So it really just depends on where I'm at in my situation before I get something and also I'm one that actually likes things to go on sale too because I have a budget of how much I'm going to spend on a shoe because if I mean if it's only coming out in a women's size and it's 180, that's pushing it for me. I'm like, let me hit up some connections to see if I can get this little discount real quick. So I'm gonna do that first before I decide to spend my 180. And I have a kid size foot, so I'm 7 youth, which is 7 men. But I'm gonna hit that seven. I'm gonna hit that 7 youth first now. I'm gonna
It's
get
easier
that
for y'all.
low. I'm gonna get that low first. Okay, so if I don't
Easier
hit
for
on that
y'all.
7Y, I don't get that 7U, then I'm on to the next step. But it just really depends. But I passed up a lot of hype shoes because that's just me. I did pass up on those pine green SB4s. Only because I wasn't trying to pay that at the time. Like, man, I ain't about to pay no two something for no shoe right now. I got things to do with my money. You know what I'm saying? But I plan to go back and get them, yeah, for $400. But I'm doing it the smart way. I'm saving for that shoe. I'm not just up and gonna drop that four stacks. I'm gonna saved for the shoe. That's just me because that's how I was, raised. I'm save for what you want. If you can't get it right now, there's no need to have it. But if you want to get it in the future and they still got it, so goat still got it, I'm gonna go back and run that back. But there's a couple of shoes that I did, that are still on the shelves that I caught on sale. And, I was surprised that some of these were on sale. So there's a couple of my Jordans where I got for like $100 after the fact that they were 150, 160, and I waited and they dropped down. I was like, cool, I'm about to go ahead and take these. So, I'm a sale person too now. Don't miss me with them sales. Oh, it's on sale, I'm gonna get it. It went from 150 to 109. Say less. I'm gonna go and spend this money today. So it just really, for me, it just really depends on if I really want it or not. And then also for me to gauge my spending, if I already have the shoe, say in a black and red color, I'm not going to get it in another shoe in another color. Because to me, that's just me. I already have a lot of, black and red shoes already, and I don't need it in another color shoe. I don't need it in another shoe in that same color because that's just like, okay, well, I have this shoe and I already have this color in another shoe. It just doesn't make any sense to me. That's on my own opinion. And that just helps me make room for, other colors that I can get in other shoes instead of, okay, two different shoes, same color. I know some people need all the colors and, every shoe, but that's just me. I'm not going to buy the same color shoe all over again, even if it's a different shoe.
Okay. Okay. I have so
Some
many
people not
questions,
going to
but
agree with me, but
I have so many
throw your
questions, but it's
questions out. Throw your questions out. This is what this is for.
how you have all the pandas there, man? I still haven't got past that yet. Five pandas?
Yeah, yeah, you're
Shoot.
right. Well, I have all those pandas, but I got those pandas in different colors. Oh, I just need I just like that color shoe. I'm gonna run through them shoes for sure. That's just the shoe I stick with, and that's my go-to. I know that's extreme to have five pairs. And I was like, you know what? I know I'm gonna break. I know this shoe's about to be dirty in 6 months.
But you know what?
So,
Not really extreme because there are about 10 shoes that no matter how many pairs I have, I'm
uh-huh.
going to get it if it comes out. I've just never heard of anybody doing that with a GR dunk, but they are hard to get.
They are hard to
It's
get.
no hate. It's no hate.
I'm just on a little different side. It's okay. I'm just on the
It's all
other
good. I
side. It's
applaud
all
different.
good.
I applaud
Yeah, I'm
different.
just on the other side, just a little bit. That's it.
I will say they only did them for women. How they make the OG color blocking low top dunks with the vintage sole.
Oh,
Now I can see if you had a panda and then you had like another panda like that would be the one I would wear, and I might would keep the regular one pristine and just kind of beat up the vintage one. But I know that they those were probably limited as well. So
the vintage ones are still, those vintage pandas are still in stock. I've been going back and forth on if I want them or not.
you should cop that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it because I have the vintage navies, and those get
Hmm.
some looks. They're like, oh, those is real nice. Well, no, I just should have got all the colors, the green, the red, but I missed out on the red and the green because I really didn't want those colors. But
I'd have fucked with that green one.
that navy is hitting. I might still get that green one. We'll
I would
see.
have fucked with that green one because I
We gonna
remember,
see.
but it's all good. I mean, my list of shoes that it's like I'm getting it every time it comes out. It isn't long. Uh, the Black Infrared 6, the Persian Violet Air Max
Hmm.
BW, the Black and Purple BW,
Yeah, those
Concord
are nice.
11.
Oh,
It's a
you can't
few,
go wrong with no Concord 11s. Those, Concord.
but the real Concord, not all these variations.
Yeah,
Those,
the real
those
ones. I got a pair. Which pair I have? It's been a couple years now, but I do have a pair of Concord 11s. Barely worn them, but they're a couple years old now.
2018
It's
was the
a good.
last time.
So I think that's the last time I bought those around 2018. So yeah,
Got you.
and
Got
before
you.
that it's been one more pair, but those were destroyed. I was I was young.
Yeah, to me, Concords aren't an everyday shoe.
Yeah,
Um, the weather has to be almost perfect to break them out because of that mesh. Because I'll be honest, still pairs floating around the company where if I wanted a gratitude, I probably could get it.
yeah,
With some love, but I don't know. I mean, I just
yeah.
you know,
I passed those up, and then I passed up the Neapolitans. I'm like, I can get these at another time. I can ask somebody
listen.
to hook it up a little bit, but I just pass a couple of those up only because it looks the same. It's just minor change in details. So,
I like the leather though. I like the fact that they put
oh,
leather, so you drop
that
something on it, you ain't shit out of luck.
yeah, just nice wipe off. Nice
Yeah.
wipe off. That's that. Yeah, you're right. So that leather on there is good quality. So I do appreciate that shoe a lot. I haven't worn that shoe in a long time. It's probably been probably at least a year since I've worn that shoe, which is
Okay.
crazy.
Okay. Now, you were talking earlier about retros that Jordan silhouettes that you like and that you don't. I mean, you clearly like the one since you love the dunk. But
You're
what
right.
are some of the numbers that you won't wear? I'm listening.
Ooh, that I won't wear the fives. Um, I'm probably gonna say I'm in between on the 12s. So the 12s, mm, it just really depends on the colorway for the 12s because they look different on my feet than the pairs that I'm used to. So the fives is really a no go for me. The 12s, I'm iffy about. Some colorways might look cute, some colorways probably not. But I was close to purchasing my first 12 this year, which is the court purple and black. Is that's what they are with that gold on the side? Yeah. So I still might lean into getting those. They're still available in my 7 youth size.
Hmm.
So if
And
I
well, I was gonna say, that was originally a Gary Payton PE when that one year he was on the Lakers.
that is true. So you're right, and that's the only reason why I was considering buying them.
All right. Well, let me ask you then, since you was considering buying them, did you get the black and yellow 12s from 2020 that everybody had?
Nope,
The
I
other?
didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, I couldn't. I
I
just
was
couldn't.
just like, no, no, I just leave those where they at. So anything, and I'm gonna say anything after the 13s is a no for me. Yeah.
No love for the 14 either.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Okay.
No, none after
So
that. So I really
one.
just stick with, um, actually, I just, this is crazy. So I wasn't a fan of the twos either until one day one of my friends gave me a pair of her twos and she only wore them once. She was like, oh, I don't like these. And they were high tops. I was like, oh, they look all right. Let me go ahead and put them on my feet. Put it on my feet. I fell in love. And then I bought a pair of the two lows, which I like more than the highs. So the two lows,
Hmm.
I do appreciate now. So I brought my second pair of twos this year, and I love them. I haven't worn them yet. I haven't worn the two. I only have two pairs of twos. I haven't worn them in either one of them yet, but I didn't like the twos at all. Um, but
Hmm.
I appreciate the twos now. So one, two, three, four. Um, I have a pair of sixes. Those are okay. They look big on my feet, so it really I'm in between on those two. So at first it was a no, but I bought a pair and I was like, these are all right. So which will probably be the pair that I have will probably be my last pair of those. I don't have any sevens or fives, like I said. So sevens and fives are whatever to me. Um, don't have no eights at all. The eights, they're cool and all, but for me, it doesn't fit my type of style, if that makes sense. Um, Even though, the eights are special in a couple people's hearts, I understand. I understand. But I just stick to the pairs that look nice on my feet. Yeah, ones, twos. I have some threes. I literally just started buying threes this year, so I have a couple pairs this year. Um, Fours, um, and the 11s. And I just bought my first pair of 13s this year, which are nice. That's one pair I do want to start buying more often when they have more colorways come out, because I know I missed all those 13 drops except for the um, playoffs. Those are my first pair of 13s that I purchased this year.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to branch into, different shoes, and instead of the Jordan 1s all the time, the 11s all the time. And I'm just trying to, that's my goal for next year, is just trying to branch out into even different brands too. So that's one of my big goals for next year, is to branch into different brands of shoes, and not just stick with Nike and Jordan.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you. Jordan's a pillar of a lot of folks' collections. So I get you.
Yeah,
I get you. I get you.
you're right about
Okay.
that.
So beyond Nike, beyond the Nike umbrella of Jordan and whatnot, I mean, what other brands were you looking at trying to get into?
New Balance for sure. I've honestly been missing all the New Balance drops like it ain't nothing. Like, I just be like, dang, I missed this shit again. It's so hard to cop a pair of New Balances. I'm like, dang. And then they just be dropping at the times where I'm busy. I be in meetings and stuff, and I just be working. I'm like, yep, I can't get these. So, New Balance. I'm not really too much of a fan of Adidas, but I'm going to try and drift that way, because once you're in a Nike brand, it's hard to get out. And I went to all Nike school. I went to the University of Oregon. We're Nike'd out, so that's part of that's that's part of me. I
Yeah.
am in the umbrella, so it's hard to branch out of that and transition from Nike to Adidas. And sometimes I feel like, oh well, I'm over here cheating on y'all. They're like, you went to a Nike school. And you know what? I'm like, look, I'm a sneakerhead, so I can't say anything, but let's just say I'm branching out slowly but surely. So I do want to get in with Adidas. I do want to get in with Asics. What else? Saucony. I do want to try some other brands, but as far as the outside of Nike, I do have some Vans, some Converse shoes. I do have like three pairs of New Balances, but they're not none of the popular ones. Just a couple of just casual ones that they're still they're still nice designs, but casual for work and stuff like that. But that's my big goal for next year, is just to transition into getting different shoes.
What you can do so you aren't, cheating. Just mess with the Converse. Converse is a part of Nike. So,
Yeah, that
you
is
know,
true. I I need to
build up
get
your Chuck
me.
collection. All of these
I
behind me are
do.
Converse.
Really?
Hmm.
No way. Yeah, I need to build up my Converse collection. They got those nice little those platform ones that I like for the women's. I'm gonna have to get me a couple of those.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I mean,
those are on my list.
yeah. Now, I'm not saying this because I work for them, but Converse is a great brand, and
I
it's
love
again it's
Converse. I love
it's Nike
Converse.
adjacent. So let
That's
me
true.
what You said you had some. Like, what Converse do you have? This is probably my favorite part of the show.
Oh, they're all checks. I have all checks that are
Okay,
Converse. So,
okay.
my favorite ones are gonna be those white ones, with the blue, dark blue, and like the navy red stripes. Those are my favorite ones. I actually have like two pairs of those because those
Got
get
two.
dirty. Those get dirty fast. So you got to have two pairs of white shoe at least the same.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now this is the second time. First the pad is now this. So you got multiple optical whites.
I do.
You just now again. I know I don't know you like that. Like, where are you going? Where your feet are go? Your stuff gets dirty. You,
No,
you
I
don't look
don't.
like you.
I keep my shoes clean. I just keep a pair on the side just in case. That's just me because white shoes get dirty like Air Force Ones. I'm pretty sure I go through at least probably one or two pairs, no, at least one pair of Air Force Ones per year. So I always get a new pair of Air Force Ones every year. Like you have to, because those shoes ain't gonna stay clean for 2 years straight.
I don't know. The pair of white forces I got, I'd have had since 18, but I'm not the best
Really?
person to. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any mid whites.
Hmm.
I mean, I have a pairs, but the pair I wear, they are from 2018 when I used to work for Hibbett Sports.
Hmm.
Um, the high top ones that I have, they kind of like pearlize them, so they're not gonna turn as fast. They're not like the
Hmm.
the mids and the lows where it's just a flat white.
Yeah.
The high ones are a little different, but yeah, you don't seem like you walking anywhere where it's any mud or anything like that. You in LA.
I don't, but still, people be messing up around your feet. When I be messing up around your feet, they be just be bumping into you, spilling stuff, stepping on your shoes, and then, I have a niece. She's 3 years old, and she steps on my shoes on purpose. Oh, Auntie Shell, I stepped on your shoe. What you gonna do, little child? What are you doing?
Whoa, whoa.
Cause it's crazy. She's about to be 4 years old, and she know I love my shoes, and she be like, "Oh, Auntie Shell, if you don't be nice to me, I'm gonna step on your shoe." Excuse me, I'm always nice to you. So I get some run-ins to where people just be stepping on my shoes sometimes, and I just be like, I don't be wearing them out in the crowds or anything, but in public when people be too close and they don't be paying attention, you know. Yeah, I had somebody spill some coffee on my shoes at work many a times. And one time was the Air Force Ones, and that was actually 2 months ago. They spilled it on my Air Forces. I was just like, you spilled this all black coffee. You ain't got no creamer in it, just all straight black on my shoes, buddy. And he was just like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry." I'm like, you know what? You should buy me a new pair of shoes, but I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this off to the shoe cleaning place so they can just clean them for me. But yeah, and then I do wear my white shoes a lot with
Okay.
just regular outfits where because I have a lot of white tees and things like a lot of white stuff to where I need to actually wear my white shoes a lot. So yeah, but I was actually devastated when homeboy actually spilled his coffee on my forces at work. I was just like, I had to go home and get the other pair out and just wear them.
Listen, if I had somebody spill some coffee on any shoe, it could be a waterproof whatever. It could be.
Exactly,
I'm still gonna be devastated just at the act or the fact that it happened.
exactly. And either or, it just the white shoe was worse though. Like there's a big old stain on my white shoe
Yeah.
that don't even match what I got on right now.
I mean, I had to hit him with the smoky. You're lucky you're my boy. You fuck around, you get killed with somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, you're lucky I'm at work today and I gotta keep it professional. So, I'm just gonna go home on my lunch break and change to my other pair. So
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you this. Now, with you being in the greater Los Angeles area, I'm not going to ask you if you're affiliated. However, with you being in the area that you are from, still wear, if you wanted to wear the True Blue threes, it might be some static, or if you wore some fire red fours, or are they still tripping that hard like that on the colors?
uh I wouldn't know because I'm aware and I know what to do and what not to do.
Okay.
And I don't even go in those areas like that. But for yeah, I'm not even really in those areas like that. And if I am in those areas, then I'm gonna wear, some Crocs or something because I really be in the house. I really
Play it
be in the
safe.
house.
Crocs.
Playing it
Okay.
safe, Crocs. But honestly, if I'm like the only time I'm really going in those areas if I'm going down to USC or downtown LA, which is really, not really nothing, but I'm not in, the areas where I shouldn't be with that stuff on. And I've heard it doesn't apply to females, but
Oh.
I'm still gonna play it safe,
Yeah, you're not gonna take that chance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I had on that already yesterday, but I was down the street from my crib. Okay.
I seen the
That's
red. That's why I was
that
gonna ask you. That's what made
that's
me ask you that question.
this neighborhood is a little bougie, so we good over here. We gated over here. Okay. They understand. I'm not gonna wear that red somewhere else, but yeah, I mean I'll wear it, to the Staples Center for sure. But anywhere else, outside of, these areas that I know where it's gonna be, that type of situation, I'm not gonna do that. I just, wear some basic sweatpants or something. But yeah, I'm aware of my surroundings. I be in places where I'm supposed to be, and I don't be at places where I'm not supposed to be. So
Okay. Because I mean, again, the reputation that Inglewood, Compton, Long Beach,
yeah.
uh, all of that have. That's why I had to ask. I'm like, as soon as you said Inglewood, I heard I heard one of the rappers in my head say Inglewood always up to no good.
Oh.
I don't know if it's Dr. Dre or Tupac. It was one of them.
Oh, it's one of them. I feel like it was Dr. Dre that said that. I feel like that was a Dr. Dre line.
It was because then Tupac was like, even Hollywood trying to get a piece, baby. So, and then I
Yeah.
started thinking about Mac 10 and shit. I'm like, I know he's from Inglewood.
Oh
So,
yeah, it's just yeah. It
but yeah.
now I'll catch you'll catch a lot of OGs with that blue on. You
Okay.
get that
Okay.
OG with that blue on still.
Yeah.
That used to be in that life, but not in that life no more. But they still got that blue on now. I'm like,
All
oh
right.
okay, all right
So,
then.
okay. Now you just gave me a list and a synopsis on why you won't wear certain Jordans. I know Jordan 5s are bulky. They have that big ass tongue. I love them, but
Mm.
I understand why. So, with you being a Lakers fan and into sneakers, could go Kobe, but LeBron. Do you wear any LeBrons?
So I only have one pair of LeBrons.
Okay.
They are bulky, but actually these ones they look more slim on my feet than anything. And I have the Black History LeBron, so that's my only pair and first pair of LeBrons that I have are the Black History LeBrons.
Do you know what silhouette it is or what color it is?
Oh, those are black and white. The Black History Month ones. Those are I don't know which which year that one came out in, but those are straight all black and white, and like the Black History Month acronyms on the tongue is silver.
Oh, okay. I think you got the LeBron 12 um,
Yeah,
Black History Month
I think they're the 12s.
because it's kind of
Because
like where
they're
the
high
swoosh
tops.
is like the swoosh is like right here,
Oh, this
right?
one doesn't. I don't think these ones have a swoosh on them. Honestly, it's because yeah, these ones don't have no swoosh on them. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. I would have pulled out, but they a little deep in the closet. I gotta go deep sea diving for those in my closet.
Let me see if I can show it. Let's see if I can type it up.
I have a pair of the KD7s of the Black History Month too.
Yeah,
Those
that
are a
that
nice
that
shoe.
it's the same color.
Yeah, it's the same color as that.
That's the LeBron 12.
Okay, so yeah, um,
I have
that's
that
the
whole
only
set
pair.
except for the KD7. That's the only one I don't
Really?
have.
What?
Yeah, I have
That KD7. Those
that strap,
KD7s are
man. Like
nice.
I got a lot of them, but I just didn't get that one. I got the Kobe, I got the LeBron, I got the
Mhm.
Kyrie, and I feel like there's another shoe. But yeah, I don't know.
The those KD7s and the Kobe 10s are the most pairs of basketball shoes that I own.
Hmm,
Um, Currently, I have actually the Kobe 10s are the ones that I own. Period. Those are the most basketball shoes that I have. The KD7s, I probably have about maybe 6 or 7 pairs of those. One
really?
pair, yeah, 6 or 7 pairs of those KD7s, including the Aunt Pearls.
Got
Um,
the wing on the
those are
strap.
those are my favorite out of just the sevens out of that collection. That one pair of LeBrons, and I have both of the Kyries, the Duke pair, and that it's that what is it? It's the white and the infrared, I believe, the white and the infrared.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
the most KDs I have is the 6, but the 7 is right up there with it. But most of the sevens I have, I only bought a few from 2015. Most of mine are like the
Mhm.
first colorways from 2014. Like I got the Bad Apple ones and the
Oh yeah, those
30.
are. I gave all those pairs of Katie's away to kids that actually needed it at the Boys and Girls Club. So I had about probably maybe 10
Mm,
pairs of those, and I gave them all away. I just didn't like the tongue slipping off like to the sides of it, so I just like, y'all can have these.
yeah. Um, but I think that my favorite KD7 that I own is probably there's one of the EXTs. It's they have like pony hair on them. They're kind
Mhm.
of for Texas, but they're like brown and cream, and they're like this
Mhm.
weird pony hair. Those are probably my favorite KD7s that I own. Either
Yeah, I've
those
seen
and the
those ones. Those are
Withers.
those are those are cool looking. I like those.
Yeah, those and the Withers. But okay, okay. So you got some bronze, and there's some LeBrons when he was on the Cavs. I appreciate that. You know, um,
I've, and the crazy story is that I've never liked LeBron at all until he actually won that championship back at Cleveland. That's where I just gave
okay.
my respect. I was just like, damn, this nigga LeBron done won a championship at Cleveland too. Well, let me go ahead and give this man his flowers. And then when he came to the Lakers, I was like, okay, I got more respect for you, LeBron. But you ain't gonna catch me in no LeBron jersey now. I'm just saying, I'm support you, but I ain't gonna be in no LeBron jersey. So, I got more respect for him now, and I actually, appreciate him now. Now that he's, on Team Lakers. So yeah, but I'll still never own a LeBron jersey. That's just me.
Yeah, I have a when I was still with Foot Locker, right when he a little bit after he went there, I got like the T-shirt that's made like the jersey where it's got the
Oh
Lakers
yeah,
with the
yeah, yeah.
23. But yeah, I can't see
Yeah, we can't do that. I,
buying
I,
the
I mean,
jersey.
I was thinking about getting the t-shirt. I could do the t-shirt, but the jersey, nah. Even though I do need to update, to a newer Laker jersey, but to a actual player that's on the team because I have Kuzma, I have Dion, I have. It's crazy because I have um, Angelo Russell's D'Angelo Russell's first jersey when he was first drafted to the Lakers, but it's Adidas. So
Is he still
yeah,
number one? I can't remember.
I think he's
He
still
went back
number
to number
one.
one.
I
Yeah,
think he went.
yeah,
Yeah, he's still number one. I still have that jersey. I was like,
yeah.
what? I'm glad I kept this. So that's my most vintage jersey in there. I got a Kobe and many Kobe jerseys in there, of course. Different
Mhm.
colors of that. That's the most jersey that I own, and different variations, colors, all that. But I really only wear my jerseys on game days. I don't really wear them out on any other day.
I have to be honest with you. I don't really like the way the Lakers jerseys look now.
Yeah, they
They're too yellow. They're not
they're
gold. They're
really
too
they're
yellow.
they're really bright, and it's like even on like the TV is just like super bright. I'm just like, damn, why look like golden nuggets out there, like bright nuggets.
Yeah, just like I'll give you another. I really dislike that alternate logo with the ball and the L. Like
Yeah.
it's got to be just the regular sign with the basketball. Like I have a few things with it, but
Mhm.
I'm really specific. Like it took me a while to warm up to the white jersey because they've only been wearing that since '02.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't. I'm so you know old school with my Lakers shit
We're
where
so used to, the main logo, and the main logo doesn't need no change to it. It looks good
yeah.
how it looks.
And if they on the road, they supposed to be wearing purple. Don't be wearing no yellow jersey on the road. You're supposed to wear the yellow at home. But
At
I
home.
know that the
I'm
NBA
I'm
is
excited to see
different now.
what their Christmas jerseys look like. So um
I
we
hope they
gonna
better than
see.
them damn jerseys where it say Los Angeles like in a. I hated them. I'm glad they
Oh,
banned them bitches. I hated them.
oh, those was ugly. I was just like, why they got them wearing these ugly Lakers jerseys like that? But yeah, I'm excited to see that. I am going to the Christmas game. That's a gift to myself this year. So we gonna see. I got a couple got some discounts on that one because I ain't paying no $1,100 for no ticket, but 700 is already stretching. But hey, do what you can.
Staples.
Do what you. Staples, not no
It's
crypto,
Staples.
not
Yeah,
no
I mean,
crypto.
yeah. Aren't they supposed to be changing it back?
They're supposed to be changing it back to Staples. I'm like, why are y'all even
Yeah.
changing to this crypto anyway? And people still calling it Staples over here. We still calling it Staples. We're not
Mhm.
paying no attention to that crypto. Like y'all just
Yeah.
changing the name just because.
So I see you got those reverse Grinches there.
I do, I do. Matter of fact, they in here somewhere. Let me see. I know they in here because I done brought them in here so everybody can take a peek. Look at the detail on that. Look at that. And it got his signature on the bag, and then you can't really see the inside, but I still got my tissue paper in there. But yeah, I've worn it a couple times already. So
You kept it
yeah,
OG with the I want a shoe insole. I see that.
yeah, and
Okay.
I appreciate the shoe. Definitely top three of the year for me. A blessing, a blessing. I didn't even expect it. I just came home and I was just like, what? Thank you, Nike. I appreciate y'all. Like, and I wasn't even going for these either. I was because I already knew it was gonna be ruckus. So I was just like, you know what, man, let me just go ahead and just pass them up. I ain't even gonna worry about it. Came home late to this package. It's like, what?
That's pretty
Happy.
good.
I was
That's
just
pretty
like,
good.
I appreciate it. That's probably my best gift I've gotten this year. Just out the blue, straight blessing. I actually appreciate that shoe. So shout out to
Hmm,
Nike and you know Nike basketball department, the Bryant family for blessing me.
for sure. For sure. All right. So with you being an Oregon athlete, um, do you have any cool Oregon PEs in your collection or Oregon stuff that you could only get because you're alum?
I do, and I do, and it's a pair that I do not like.
Uh-oh.
It's the fives.
You got the okay. Which
It's
one
the
you got?
fives.
You got
Oh,
the
the
black one
fives.
with the green or the green one with the black?
The green with the black.
Okay.
I was just like, they're just. I mean, that tongue is just so big. I just be like, come on, man. But I can't complain because I was an athlete. I earned that, and I've never worn them. Still to this day, the last time I got those was when I was part of probably like my last year or a year after I left. But I haven't worn them. It's already been like over 10 years, and they're just in a glass box sitting at my parents' house with all my trophies. So
So you have a
they're
pair of the
just
real.
they're just on they're just on the trophy shrine. They're in Colorado at my parents' house, so they're just
So
part of their shrine.
when because they released a similar looking pair a couple years ago without the
Hmm.
duck and without the O on the tongue. You didn't have no inkling like, I know I don't fuck with fives, but this is
I was just
still
like, I didn't. I was just like, I got the pair that has everything on it. So I was just like, it was whatever to me. I was like, they want to. It just looks better with the duck and the O on it, in my personal opinion. But
yeah.
it's hard to get those PEs from the school.
Yeah,
So that's the
I
only pair
believe
that
it.
I have. There's no other pairs that I have. I wish I was able to get the threes that they had. Those were fresh, but hey, I wasn't in school at that time, so all those athletes after me got blessed with those.
Nah, I got you. What's interesting to me about the Oregon shoes is, you know, some of the releases they do just release even with the O on it regular, but I've never seen them do it with a Jordan just with like other Nikes. Like I've seen Griffey's with the O and Champs and Dion's with
Mhm.
the O, Barry Sanders, different training shoes. But I knew you was gonna have one. I knew you
Yeah,
was gonna have one.
I at least one. I just got one. Never been worn. They're out the box. They still have the tissue paper in them, and they're in like a glass box. So it has been dropped a couple of times, but it's like a different type of it's like some type of like plexiglass or something. I don't know,
Mm,
but my parents bought it. I was like, look, as long as y'all make it look nice, I don't care what you do. Just make sure none of my stuff gets sold. And I know they're not gonna do that, but yeah, I've never
yeah,
worn them. They still got the little paper in them.
yeah. Somebody asked, "Are they DS?"
Are they
She
DS?
said they
Oh yeah, they're definitely
never been
desktop.
worn. And
Never
they're
worn, and they're
yeah,
not gonna get worn. They're just gonna stay where they are. Like
yeah.
it's a trophy, so it stays with all the trophy stuff.
I got you. I got you. Okay, so we've already kind of talked about what direction you want to see your collection go in the future. But as we wind down, is there any shoes left in this year or early next year you plan on trying to get?
Um, Left in this year, I there is some shoes that are left in this year that I do want to get. I do like the Jordan lows. So the Jordan lows, the white and red ones, those men's white and red ones, those are pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else? I did actually just get one recently. So the most recent pair that I bought that I wasn't gonna get, but I bought them because I don't have any black and blue shoes in my collection. Are these reimagined Jordan ones,
Hmm.
and I didn't want to get them only because the material. But the material, because I like the leather material. I'm not really a fan of this type of material, but I got it one because they were on sale. I got these for literally with taxes and fees and shipping, only 102.
It's good.
And for them only, being out for what, only like a month or so? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like a month or so. That's pretty good for these to be on sale. So that's why I got it because I was like, oh, 102 instead of paying, the 150, 160, how much ever it was. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and snag them. So this is my most recent buy. And then for a moment I couldn't buy any shoes because one of my friends bought me um the J Balvin's as a
Mm.
challenge.
Wow. The,
He's like, oh well, you
the
can't
three?
buy the threes. He was
Okay.
like, well, you can't buy shoes for like at least a month or two. So it's already been past a month or two. So this is the first shoe that I bought, and I bought these 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it was hard. I did my challenge. It was complete. There was a lot of shoes that I was just like, dang, 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 I can't get nothing. So there was, some dunks and stuff coming out, and I was just like, I can't get none. But I stayed true. It was good. I saved some money, but I did invest in buying stuff, buying shoes for other people for Christmas gifts. So that I did do a good deed instead of because we can be a little selfish sometimes with our stuff. And I was just like, well, if I can't buy shoes for myself, let me just get shoes for other people that have been asking, oh, Michelle, can you hook me up? Do you know where I can get these Nike Dunks? I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and bless y'all because obviously I can't buy nothing for myself, but I was able to bless a couple people this year, and I'm happy about that for not being selfish this time around. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do some good deeds this time. So, and
Hmm.
a lot of people don't even do that. And this is actually my first year actually doing that and buying shoes for other people. And a lot of them are non-sneakerheads. So I was just like, you know what? They don't really have these type of shoes that we purchase. They don't even have a nice pair of like Nike Dunks like that. And then for them to ask, oh, I really like this color, a Nike Dunk. Where can I find it? And for them to ask me where can I find it, they're not a sneakerhead. So I was just, you know what? Let me just go ahead and just buy it for you. I don't want nothing. Just here, so my gift to you. And I bought two people at work a pair of shoes because they're like, oh, those are really nice. Do they have them in these color and this color? I'm like, oh, I'll hook you up. I don't ask for nothing. So, you know, I just hooked them up. So yeah, non-sneakerheads, and they didn't even ask for like no Jordans or nothing. They're just like, oh, we just want a color in the shoe because I wear a lot of Nike Dunks to work, so they're more interested in Dunks than anything. Oh, do they have this color? Yes, I can find this color for you. So yeah, I
So,
do what I can.
Michelle, if I can call you that, if you ever
Yes, you can
want
call me
some blessing.
Michelle.
All right.
Everybody calls me Michelle. Michelle, if you
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
call me
Well, listen,
what you want.
I wear an 11, 11 and a half, or a 12 if
No,
you ever
11 and a
want
half, 12. I am in the blessing business, okay?
them.
That's what I
But
do.
nah, I got you. I got you. So before we go, I do want to thank you, for being here on the show.
No, thank you. Of course, I appreciate you for asking me.
Um, no problem. No problem.
I enjoyed this conversation.
I did want to ask if you had any questions for me before we head on out.
I do. I want to
Okay.
know what's your oldest shoe in your sneaker collection because I know you are OG and I know you got some real classics and I want to know what's your overall favorite, classic shoe.
Okay. So I don't have them here with me, but I have a pair of Adidas Viennas from 1976. They basically look like a Samba, but the bottom is a little different.
Different.
The shoe that I've had the longest, I post about it a lot, but I actually have it here, so I can go get it and show you.
I
I'll
want
be
to
right back.
see. We will hold for you.
Appreciate that.
Of course. Oh, Mr.
Yeah,
Kingsley over here cracking up.
yeah, that's what he does. Oh man.
What else? Who else is oh, everybody. Okay. The Powerpuff Dunks. I passed on those dunks.
Yeah, I
Um
liked them, but I didn't have to have them.
yeah, I liked them. I didn't, need them. They're fun to look at, but I was like, I don't think I'd wear them though.
Yeah. So the shoe I have had the longest are these. I've had
No
these.
way.
Yeah, I've had these since I was in eighth grade. I've had these. These are some '94 Jordan ones. They've got a little bit of heel drag on them, but I've had these shoes for 28 years. So they
I
are
am
a
baffled.
yeah, they're a 10 and a half. I'm really an 11, 11 and a half
10.
now, 12, but I can still fit them.
You
I
can still fit
just
though. How do you still fit that 10 and a half? Or you
oh
stretch it
well,
out?
nah. I really I'll just say I've been saying this for years. I really feel like Nike cuts the shoes smaller than they used to
Okay, that
because
makes sense.
I really like I wore these a few days. They're only here because I don't really wear where I stay at now. I only keep Converse here,
Mhm.
so most of my Jordans and stuff are in storage and just elsewhere. But
Oh yeah, I understand. I only keep my new stuff stays with me in here because I have a lot. On count, probably like 300 shoes on hand, but only in my house is only like 92 pairs. So, and
yeah,
these are actually the shoes I actually wear. Everything else kind of just it's just there just to be there.
yeah. But these shoes are the only thing I have left from like when I was an actual kid.
Oh wow.
I have some pairs from high school, but this is before high school. So,
That's
um,
crazy. Like
yeah.
you are really blessed to still have those. You don't understand.
Yeah,
That's
no,
all classic. That's vintage.
I just wish I would have been smart enough to keep the box that these came in because they got the pictures all over the box. But yeah, I mean the bottom is still, like I said, other than this little bit of heel drag,
Mm.
it's still an intact shoe. It's just old,
Yeah,
but
it looks super vintage, and that's what I like about. I mean, yeah, I like the new version now, but that looks it's just totally like wow,
yeah.
all
So
vintage.
it's like my my prize. It's my sneaker prize possession just because I've had it for so long. I wanted to retire these
Mhm.
last year because I wanted to get the lost and founds, but
Mhm.
I knew people that had multiple pairs in my size, and they just wouldn't sell them to me, or they would try to knock my head off. And I'm not one for paying for resale. When I was married, um, I paid resale a few times for my wife because I just wanted her to have the shoes,
Yeah.
but uh, not for me. Like I've never paid more than 300 for a shoe, and it's been years since I did that, like
Mhm.
decades.
Yeah, I'm not for
So
resale either, but the SB4s will be my first that I'm actually going to drop that much on the shoe only because I really, really want it and I really need to have it. And I don't own any pairs of SBs at all. Not no dunks, not no fours. I
mm,
don't own any pairs of SBs. Yeah, I see the hype behind them, but it's just like me. I'm just like, I pass up a lot of them, and then a lot of them I miss too. So I'm just like, either I get it, I get it. If I don't, I know I don't, and I'm still good.
now I know Jordan fours are hot right now. To me, they've kind of taken the place of the three. Because to me, it used to be the one and the three. Now it's the one and the four.
Hmm.
But I just with that specific pair, I just questioned. I'm like, are they desired like this because it's the first Jordan 4 SB? Is it the colorway? Um,
For me, it's just that colorway. That colorway is really nice to me, and I just was like, okay, I don't have this type of colorway in my collection, and that is like that colorway I could wear with a lot of things, like how I pair my outfits for work, because I wear a lot of khaki stuff at work, and then I wear a lot of white too, and I wear a lot of shades of brown and stuff like that. So I can pair it with a lot of stuff, and it's just that color that makes it pop. And like most of the Jordans that come out, like the Jordan 4s that come out, most of the colors I don't really, I'm really not a fan of. So I pass up a lot of fours all the time, but that one is like it's a different type of four, and it's that color that really makes that shoe pop. And that's like, okay, I don't want to spend this $400, but I'm gonna spend this $400. But we gonna save for that $400. We're not just dropping no 400 on no shoe. So I'm gonna get it next year. I'm gonna go back and grab it. Probably gonna be um, plan is to have that one like in the January, and that's probably gonna be my first purchase for January. Because like I said, I'm going into the new year, just looking, just just trying to outsource different brands and not looking into buying so much Jordan brand shoes for next year. And I've seen the lineup. I've seen the lineup for next year. Some of them is cool, and I'm just like, I can pass up on a lot of that too. So it's just all about, control and then, the colors that I want and need. And also the color things, I do want to, get more, just step outside the box on my colors to get some more brighter colors in shoes and stuff like that instead of just sticking to the main, black, red, gray, blue. Um, so that's the goal for what I have in mind for my little collection for next year.
Okay, good, good. All right, so I got to ask you this one last thing before we go. What do you think are our chances in the Western Conference?
Well, I mean, we can go far, but AD got to stay healthy. AD has to stay healthy. I think our chances are of going back to the finals and winning conference. And I feel like at least 70%. I'm going to give 70%.
All right, now I know I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna sound like a Lakers homer, but I just, I mean, other than the like in the Western Conference Finals. I mean, for one, the way we started last season, we shouldn't have even been even close to the Western Conference Finals. So to me, for us
Exactly,
to
at
even
all.
have gotten there was crazy. But I feel like we came back in Game One because Denver was really giving it to us, and we
Hmm.
were in all of those games. So if
We were.
D'Angelo Russell didn't disappear, I feel like we could have made it to the finals, and we probably would have beat the Heat like we did in the bubble
Exactly.
because their core is largely the same as it was when they were in the bubble. You
That is
know, Bam
true.
Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, they were all there. But there's nobody in the West, not even the Nuggets, because they're not even as good as they were last year because
Yeah, they're
some of
not.
their bench changed. But there's nobody in the West that really worries me.
Yeah, nobody really on this side worries me. I mean, not even Golden State be worrying me this time because they kind of slipped off.
Nah.
They slipped off, they
And
little high horse a little bit.
yeah,
So I think we have a good chance this year. And like I said, AD got to stay healthy. Um, they got to help LeBron and AD down below. They both need help. We need all the Rui. He has his times. Rui's
he's kind of
inconsistent.
inconsistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really inconsistent. Um, Austin Reeves, he can be more consistent than he is inconsistent, if that makes sense. He has his good games and his bad games, but Austin Reeves, we really need him to be that dude sometimes. We need actually more so all the time, but everybody got to step it up a little bit, and AD, mainly AD, got to has to stay healthy. He
You
has
know
to
who I
stay
wish we
healthy.
you know who I wish we still had? What's up, Nikki? Um still had Alex Caruso.
Why I was talking with one of my friends the other day, and I totally forgot about Alex Caruso. I was just like, I wish we had out. It's crazy because everybody that I feel like started out with the Lakers play so well when they leave. Caruso, Brandon Ingram. It's like, oh, who else?
Josh Hart, Jordan
Josh
Clarkson.
Hart, Jordan Clarkson, and oh boy, Zubac.
Yeah, I mean even Julius Randle got to be on the All-Star team, you know, his
Yeah, everybody, all the youngins, all the young ones that leave the Lakers, after a year or two, be balling on other teams. I was like, dang, man, I really wish we had a couple of them back. Alex Caruso and Brandon Ingram. I really wish we had
yeah.
those two
Ooh,
back.
Grizzly, aka Grit said, I wish they kept KCP.
I
He came back and hurt us.
KCP,
He came back and haunted us. But let's see here.
he
Labeled
did.
and known. It's all 80 centric. Not besting Denver though, and many got something to say in the West this year. Now look, I know Minnesota
I miss
is
Kuz too.
doing well. I'm cool. If we could have kept Brandon Ingram and got rid of Kuzma, I would have been all for it. But
Yeah.
that's just me. That's just me. But just I think Minnesota has a lot of harmony.
Hmm.
I think that it's going to show come playoff time because seeing and I'm Cleveland and I'm a Lakers fan, so I should hate Draymond. Seeing the way that he had Rudy Gobert, like niggas wasn't even trying to help him. You know, it's certain teams in the
It's
past,
like,
everybody fighting, the whole bench. You know,
oh, Draymond be having some little issues going on in his mind.
love that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I really, they'll never do it, but I wish there was somehow, some way he, he he because they aren't going to be able to keep him. Let's just be
Mhm.
honest. And they're not the same team without him. To me,
Yeah.
he's their emotional leader. To me, he gives them what Derek Fisher used to give the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq and Kobe and Gasol. He's their emotional leader.
And that's
So
crazy because Derek Fisher is actually one of my top five favorite players. Derek Fisher.
he's
I love Derek
he's a Laker
Fisher.
great. You know what? I'm gonna get off of what we talking about and talk about this one last thing before we go, because we didn't already talked about sneakers. I
Everything.
feel like Pau Gasol should have his jersey number retired.
I agree. But they only did that because to me I think
Kobe,
Kobe
he was so
and
close to Kobe.
yeah, I'm like, dang, I mean, I know Powell did some stuff, but he ain't do some stuff, if that makes sense.
Now I'm gonna say this. Now, if you really look at the Lakers' history, the Lakers have had all-time players in every position except power forward.
Mhm.
They've had some notable power forwards: Lamar Odom, AC Green, Happy Harrison, um, Powell. But they have obviously all-time point guards, all-time shooting guards, all-time
Mhm.
centers, all-time small forwards. But um, I feel like I have to give him props. Rob Pelinka really turned the Lakers around because we were old and uncompetitive.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sold because I'm like, he only got the job because he was Kobe's agent,
Mhm.
and because from a lesser fact, he was on the Michigan team with the Fab Five. That's why people know who he is. But he's done well with what they've done. I'm pleased, but I mean, I just can't see Powell getting his number retired before Michael Cooper, before
Mm.
Derek Fisher, or
That's the crazy part.
shit,
Before Derek Fisher, and I'm just like,
or shit. I feel like even Robert Ory did more for the Lakers than Pau Gasol.
he did. He really did. And I love
Some of
Robert
them
Ory.
shots. I mean, Sacramento, uh, Portland. I mean, he saved us a lot,
Mhm.
but I feel like Michael Cooper should get it because he's the only other player from Showtime, other than Magic and Kareem, that was there for all 5 championships.
Mhm.
Jamal Wilkes was only there for a few. Worthy only won like 3. So this dude won 2 championships and he was Kobe's boy. So you retire his number? You talking about, oh well, LeBron's number is gonna get retired. He only won 1 championship. We're the
Yeah.
Lakers. We're the Lakers.
One.
We don't even put up conference banners. So what? You gonna retire Gary Payton and Karl Malone's numbers too?
they they not.
Dwight Howard?
Oh, they definitely not gonna do that one.
Oh, I know. I
They
know.
ain't gonna do that one at all.
I'm just like, what is the criteria for them retiring these jerseys? I mean, and who decides who gets a statue? I don't know. Y'all about to hang the IST. I wonder how they gonna do that.
They we shall
Hang
see,
them
because
and
I feel
no.
like the criteria they changed the criteria for who it is. That's what I feel. They changed the
See,
criteria for who it is, but we'll never know because it's all a business, like they tell us at the end of the day.
yeah.
At the end of the day.
Now everybody's afraid of the Joker. I wish it was somebody from the past, like a nigga like Charles Oakley or Charles Barkley
Oh,
or just Karl Malone, somebody to throw at him because some of the shit, he's like, how the fuck? He just throw some shit up and it'll bank off and go in perfectly. I'm like, man, what?
like what is that? I,
They see him and they see Bird and McHale. I know they do.
mhm.
I know they want that, with him and Luka, but I just like this dude he can't be the best player in the world.
Yeah,
He just can't. I don't know.
we don't see it. He can't, but
I don't see it. He's good.
mhm.
I just can't tell me he's better than Giannis.
Oh nah. Yeah, I don't see it either, but let them tell us. They will let us know, and we're just gonna be like, oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's what y'all think. That's what y'all think, but we think otherwise. So it is what it is at this point.
All right. Now, lastly, because I know I've been saying this
Oh, it's all good.
now, Do you liking Converse? And you know Converse being Nike adjacent. We're all one company. You should make you some Lakers Chucks.
Oh,
I'm gonna show you my pair. I made
yeah.
I made
Let
these a
me
couple
let me
years ago.
see, because I stay trying to make some Lakers themed shoes.
So what I did, when they send it to you, they send it to you in a shipping box. So I just wrote, on mine here, but I wore these on opening night for the 2021 season. Like I was going to the game, right? But uh, trying to show you the less dirty one. But I made it denim. I got the Lakers script
Ooh.
on the
Oh yeah, those.
tongue and
Oh,
the
and the Laker
lining.
logo in the lining. Oh yeah, those are dope.
And
Oh
then,
yeah,
it's
I
got the
like those.
ball L. I wish it was this. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? I wish it was this on the side, but and then if
you get
any
the
team you
NBA.
got a
Oh,
NBA logo. So
oh, those are
um
fire. Those go hard. I do have some Laker high top Huaraches that I always wear to my Laker games. Those are specific for Laker games. They're the white in the looks like the all white in the purple and gold.
the
I
Hirachi
got
flights.
yeah, the flight.
Okay, Kobe wore them in 0304.
Yeah, and I wanted the black ones. So I do have those. Those are my first pair of Huaraches, and I actually wear those to Laker games, even still, to this day. Those are my Laker shoes, but I'll be wearing the Kobe's on Christmas Day. So I'm
Yeah.
switching it up for that game. But yeah, I try to have, a lot of Laker color shoes. I do have the high top purple and gold dunks. I love
Yeah, I had
those.
to grab those. I had to grab those. Those and
Yeah,
the
those were a
high top
must.
pandas. Those are like the last two dunks I think I bought.
Yeah, I think those purple and golds were the last high top ones that I actually bought. Yeah, because I bought those
Yeah.
sometime this year. Yeah, so those are the last high top dunks that I bought, and I needed to have those. So yeah, anything themed Lakers, I gotta get.
Have you ever seen the Chinatown Market Converse Lakers ones?
I haven't even heard of those ones. You got those in there? I know you do. Go
Yeah.
on ahead and pull those out, brother. Go on ahead and pull those out. I'm trying to see. I can't believe that's all Converse though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. See,
This
I ain't
this
even mad
whole
at you.
this whole room is Converse.
I ain't even mad
Oh
at you for
man.
that.
So they come in this box.
Oh, that's
Um,
that's cool.
so I'm gonna show you the pro leather first, and then I'm gonna show you the Chuck. So
Dang.
this is the pro leather.
Whew.
So it's made to look like the 2002 Jeff Hamilton championship jacket. So
Mhm.
it's got the Jeff Hamilton logo here. It's got the O2 here. Um, ah, I've already worn them enough where the insole, the NBA logo is worn off,
Mhm.
um, but yeah, it's got a lot of the elements of the jacket on the
Yeah, that's a fly pair too. And
so
I do like that jacket. I've seen a couple people have those. That some people wear them to the some of the OGs that have been Laker fans for a long time wear them to the game still.
mhm.
So I'd be like, whew, that jacket is fly.
And then the Chuck looks like this,
Oh yeah, that's nice.
and it's got the Jeff Hamilton logo,
Wow,
and it's got all
those
the
are dope.
years. All right, so this one, because I haven't worn these as much as the pro leather, and this is how the insole looks. And then it's got the
Yeah,
three in a row.
that's a dope pair.
All
Those
right, so I
are
got one more pair for
solid.
you. Now these are vintage.
Yeah, bring out them vintage. Bring that vintage on out.
I gotta. Well, shit, we'll be here all night then. But I'm gonna just show this last one right quick.
Mm.
Um, these um these are still wearable. They're from shit. Damn, I can show you. Nah. All right. I do have these. They're from 1990, and they got the Lakers on the back.
I would so wear those right now. Those
And
are classic.
and as old as they are,
Damn,
they still got Converse on the inside. So
that's
when I come to work with stuff
crazy.
like this, they just be looking at me like, you
They be
know.
like, who do you think you
So
are? Like, who do
Yeah,
you think you
yeah,
are coming up in here with some vintage sneaks like that? They looking at you like this guy.
yeah, yeah. Now I'll show you this. This the last pair. Now these have unfortunately fallen apart. I'm waiting to get a pair I can. It's a couple of new Converse basketball shoes that have a similar shape where
Hmm.
I have somebody soul swap it. But Magic is my favorite player of all time. So
Ain't mad at you for that.
these lasted from I bought them on eBay in 2006, 2005 or 2006, and they lasted until like 2018. They're from
Hmm.
1990, but they're the Magic Johnson triple double.
Oh wow, that
See
is
all
like a
the
super vintage. Yeah.
yeah.
Dang.
So I have a pair of Converse G4s where I'm gonna
Hmm.
find somebody to put the bottom on so I can wear these.
That's
So
crazy. Yeah, you about to turn heads when you
yeah.
wear that to work. They're gonna be like, this man over here just just got all the vintage shoes. That's crazy.
Well, the good thing about Converse is since the majority of the shoes from the 80s and back are just rubber or
Hmm.
EVA, that stuff doesn't really break down. Like
Yeah.
those broke down because they were using polyurethane, that biodegrades,
Hmm.
over time. So especially if it's not worn. So
Yeah.
um,
That makes sense.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, I got Magic Converse weapons, I got Pro Leathers, I got all kinds of stuff. I'm like you know,
You
hell,
for
part of why
real
I work with Converse is because
you for
Magic
real
used to
you
wear them.
for real in the game, and
Oh
we
yeah,
appreciate sneakerheads like you. And I appreciate it being on this show today. So we appreciate the OGs. We always appreciate you OG sneakerheads. I be learning stuff from y'all. We always learn stuff from y'all all the
sure.
time.
Now listen, if you ever need anything or need me to search for something, I'm always looking for stuff. So let me know if you
Oh,
need something.
I will let you know. I'm gonna be at work tomorrow looking at Converse, see what they got, because that's what I do on my downtime. Just look at shoes. I ain't even gonna lie to
Hmm.
you. Looking to
Now
see
what's
what my next pair is.
now you're a 7.7Y or 8.5 women's.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, if I come across some fire, I'll send it your way.
Oh yeah. Let me know. Send me all the fire that you see, and I'm gonna look into it. I appreciate you, Chris. I really
No,
do.
no problem. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being here. And
Of course.
we'll be
Thank
talking
you.
about these Lakers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be DMing you, be like, okay, what's going on with this game tonight? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in there asking questions. Like, you see this? You see how Eddie over here playing around? I'm that person.
All right, well, yeah, that's good. I am too. So we'll be talking.
All right, cool. Have a good evening and have a good work week this week.
Everybody follow Shell K. Williams.
Y'all
All
follow
right.
me, guys.
Well,
All right, I'm
hey,
outie.
peace.